Hello, Namaste. In this lecture, we will go through the table macro about which we briefly discussed in our previous lecture. You can insert a table by visiting the table icon there in the editor toolbar. Once you click on this icon, a 3x3 table would be inserted on your page. You can also use the keyboard shortcut or autocomplete feature by inserting / and typing table. So you can see a 3x3 table is inserted on the page. The table toolbar option, which you can see on the bottom of the table, offers a lot of powerful operations. The choices made in that toolbar are specific to the table in focus. In case you want to mark the first row as a header row with a gray shaded background and bold text, select the first row, which anyways is a default option. In case you want to mark the first column as a header column with a gray shaded background and bold text, select the second option, that is header column. So you can see by selecting this option, the first column has been converted into a header column. In case you want to insert a numbering column to automatically number each row, you can select this option. By selecting this option, the rows in your column would be numbered. So you can see the second and third row have been numbered. Since the first row was a header row, the first row in this case is not numbered. Now in case you want to insert a new row to the table, you can do that with focus on the table. Click on the dot which is there on the left. So for example, in case you want to insert a new row below the third row, you can do that by clicking on this dot. So you can see that a new row has been successfully added. In case you want to insert a row between the second and third row, you can do that by clicking on the dot between the second and the third row. Similarly, you can add new columns by clicking on the dot which is there next to the columns. So if you want to add a column at the end, you can do that by just clicking on the dot there on the top of the last column. To delete a row, focus on the row which you want to delete. Hover over the leftmost edge and highlight the row to access the ability to delete it. So once you highlight it, you have the option to delete the row by clicking on the cross button. Similarly, you can delete a column. To do that, hover over the topmost edge of a column and highlight the column and then select the cross button to successfully delete it from the table. Now let's talk about cells. So this is a cell of a table. You can click down arrow button to access the various actions which can be done in a cell. So you can change the cell color by selecting the color you want to choose in the cell background option. You can insert a column to the right. You also have the option to insert a row. When you click on the insert row option, a new row would be inserted below the existing row. You can also remove column. Once you select the remove column option, the existing column would be removed. And similarly, you can remove the row as well. In case you have inserted any text in a particular cell, you can clear the same by selecting the clear cell option. So you can see that the text mentioned in the cell has been removed. When there are multiple cells, you can select the same and have the option to merge cells. So in case I want to merge the cells there in the first row, I'll select all 3 cells and click on the down button and select merge cells. So you can see that the cells have been successfully merged. In case you want to split the cells, you can go back to the down button and select split cell. So it will split the cells in the original format. One important point to be noted, tables don't nest. So that is, you can't have a table within a list, block quotes, or another table. While table widths are determined by you, the width selector icon which you can see on the right of the table lets you switch between fixed width, wide, and full width. This is wide. Once you click again, it becomes full width. To get back to the fixed width, click again. You also have the option to adjust the width of the column by hovering over the column boundary and dragging it the way you want to adjust the column width. So that's all about tables. I would urge you to use this feature yourself and play with the table option. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.